It's your friendly math tutor, Miss C, here to simplify expressions using the quotient of powers property. Before we get to our first example, there's a couple things we need to discuss. First, this property only works when our bases are the same. So in this example, we have bases of A. If those bases weren't the same, we could not use this property. Second, our operation must be division in order to use this property. And third, the shortcut rule for this property is that we subtract the exponent. So let's go ahead and get started with our first example. In this example, we already discussed our bases are the variable a. They're the same. Check, we can move on. Now we are going to look at our exponents. We have 4 and 3. And the rule here is we take our base and we say 4 minus 3. This is subtraction. When we do that, we get, in this case, a, or a to the power of 1. And that is our simplified expression. Let's try another. We have w to the power of 9 divided by w to the power of negative 2. This one's a little trickier because we are subtracting a negative. So if I were to write this out, it's going to be 9 minus negative 2. Two negatives make a positive here, so we actually end up with w to the power of 11. And that is our simplified answer. All right, our third one actually involves a number, and I'm going to do this subtraction in my head because I think that's what a lot of you will do. 3 to the power of 12 divided by 3 to the power of 10. 12 minus 10 is 2, so I end up with 3 squared. 3 squared is the simplified version, but since the base is 3 and 3 is a number, I'm actually going to go ahead and square this. 3 to the power of 2 is 9, and that is the best final answer. And finally, we have our fourth example, c to the power of 8 and t to the power of 4. Our bases are different. We have a base of c and a base of t. We cannot use this property. So this is the simplified version of this expression. Now, you might be wondering, why, oh why does this rule work? So I'm going to show you with our first example. Here is why this rule works. So we have a to the fourth. That is really a times a times a times a. And we have a to the third, and that is a times a times a. Now, we know from doing math over the years that any number or variable divided by itself equals 1. So a divided by a equals 1. This one equals 1, and this one equals 1. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times a is a. Basically, when we're doing this rule, we are dividing off the same variable or the same number in both the numerator and the denominator and creating a series of ones. So the shortcut, instead of having to write that out every single time, is subtracting the exponents. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure to subscribe for additional math videos. Till next time, remember, you've got this.